Good day, everybody. Today is September 27th, 2016, the day after the long anticipated presidential selection pro wrestling match that went on last night. Now, I've been pretty skeptical about Trump since day one, and I think the last night's debate confirmed my skepticism. I've thought for a long time that he's been controlled opposition based on numerous things that he said and stands for. And last night, in my mind, completely confirmed it. And it really is disheartening to see so much of the alternative media on the Trump bandwagon, playing into that groupthink, playing into the I'm on the winning team, when in reality, these people have controlled the elections since they splattered JFK's head all over the pavement over 50 years ago now. And we somehow think that a guy who played on a ridiculously stupid TV show, and his famous words are "you're fired," is actually going to be the person who is going to take back America from the globalists and the neocons and all the other business elitist interests that have usurped the country. That right there just goes to show you how stupid, unfortunately, the majority of people have become to really fall for it. And last night, I really think showed it. There was ample opportunity for Trump to absolutely eviscerate this witch, this sociopathic. I don't even know if she's human. She's just disgusting. I can barely look at her. Couldn't believe Trump, supposedly someone who's against this globalist system, could even shake that woman's hand. But not only did he shake her hand, he had ample opportunity to destroy her on numerous points, and failed to do so. And what really disturbed me was him saying things like that because of their bad decisions, that's exactly what they were, they left a power vacuum in Iraq. That is 100% false. That is not what happened at all. Everything was deliberately and meticulously planned to destabilize the Middle East, using ISIS, Al-Qaeda, all these radical Muslims to overthrow the secular governments in the Middle East. And we have Trump saying that, no, it was bad decisions and it was a power vacuum that was created. That is 100% false. We have the documents, we have the generals saying that they willfully created ISIS, and Trump just playing right into that neocon game by not actually taking Hillary Clinton right on and saying, no, you're a sociopathic liar. You at the State Department not only helped fund and train ISIS, but you deliberately did it because you have a strategy and you have a plan. And there's different competing interests on this geopolitical chessboard. Obviously, Israel and Saudi Arabia are the number one players over there, the number one backers of ISIS, with the United States close in behind. So we see again that Trump did not go after Hillary there. We see that Trump talked briefly about the Fed being too political, talking about the housing bubble. Again, didn't go after the Fed. Didn't do anything close like what Ron Paul was saying about the Federal Reserve auditing it. We know the Federal Reserve is a globalist institution. It was instituted in 1913 by the bankers to essentially control the United States. Didn't talk about that at all. The man is an absolute egotistical maniac. All he was doing was defending his own honor and his own ego. He really is a clown, and the fact that so many people are just so in love with this guy is absurd. It really is absurd, and and it's really, really almost frightening to see the alternative media, some portions of it, really get behind Trump like he is the be all end all. Even comparing him to George Washington, this guy is so far from George Washington. To even mention those two people in the same sentence is laughable. And then we could go over numerous other things that he could have gone gone to town on Clinton on. He could have went to town on Clinton about her husband being the predator, the violent rapist that he is, the sexual deviant that he is. No, we didn't get any. We didn't get anything on that. And then one of the most probably disgusting things is having to hear him talk about the 38. Oh no, sorry, the support of Israel, and we know that Israel's supposed to get $38 billion over the next 10 years from the American taxpayer. And this is a terrorist state. This is a terrorist state that occupies other people's lands and foments destabilization throughout the region to enhance their own agenda. This is all documented. The Yodin plan. Sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong, but that's all documented. But no, Israel is the best friend of Donald Trump, and for some reason, he's really concerned about Iran getting a nuclear weapon, even though Iran hasn't attacked anyone. Iran is pretty much neutral. I guess I wouldn't say neutral in that arena. Obviously, they do support Hezbollah and fund and funnel arms to Lebanon, but still, we're talking about one of the biggest terrorist states. Probably the biggest terrorist state next to the United States, which is Israel. And, of course, Donald Trump is behind them. He doesn't speak out against Israel, doesn't speak out against all the money that the American taxpayer just hands to them. Could you imagine what $38 billion could do in the United States? And then, again, we could go on and on about all the opportunities that he had and missed to take this witch, this bitch, this horrible, demonstrable, deplorable human being. It's really upsetting to have to sit there and watch that witch lie and sway back and forth, and all the freaking makeup she has on. Oh my God, it's a show. And then at the end, he says if Hillary Clinton ends up becoming the president of the United States, when she becomes the president of the United States, that he will absolutely support her. That's extremely alarming. If this man really does speak for truth and speak for justice and speak for injustice that has been going on around the world, how could you support a neocon, warmongering, criminal, psychopath, drug dealing? How much money has her foundation stolen from people? We're talking about one of the mastermind criminals on the planet, and he will absolutely support her. Oh, and then you can go on about Trump's dealings with Epstein and calling him, a great pal, but he likes his women young. Yeah, because he's a freaking pedophile. So, anyways, I'm disturbed at the amount of people that support this guy. I'm disturbed that so many people are playing right into this system that has been rigged and gamed for a long time and just eating it up. Groupthink, tribalism. I'm on the winning side. No, you're not. You're not. This is all a big show, and you're being duped. I have a theory, and I'd like people to let me know what they think about it. And that is that Trump, if this is all staged, which I think it is, if this is all for show, not only has Trump helped split the country up, divide it along race and gender and everything you can imagine, he has also exposed nationalists in the military, generals in the military, people that are outspoken nationals now who really believe in Trump. They have now outed themselves. They are known to the establishment. And if anything does go down in the United States, which I imagine eventually it will, these people will be known and they'll be the first ones rounded up. Again, that's just my personal theory. I'd like to see if people agree with that or have anything to add to that. But yeah, I'm pretty disturbed with what I'm seeing and how much people support this guy. And I was skeptical from day one, but I held my breath and stood back and watched, and wanted to see how the first debate went, and it went exactly as I thought, which was nothing. He didn't say anything. Didn't say anything. And I will bet money the next debate will be the same way. So if you guys want to add anything, please in the comments if you agree, disagree. But yeah, hopefully people will wake up and realize that the solution isn't going to be voting for some clown in a suit. It's going to be getting up off your ass and doing something yourself. That'll be it for today. Take care, everybody.